songs about moving on, about brand new days and feeling strong. But when the pen runs out of line, it's always your name that comes to mind. You're still my last verse, the one I hide, the words I whisper when I close my eyes. I sing of strength, I sing of a light, but end in silence every night. They never know, but it still hurts, 'cause you're still my last verse. You're not in my world, not anymore, but you still haunt that old back door. I see you in the autumn rain, in melodies I can't explain. You're still my last verse, the one I hide, the words I whisper when I close my eyes. I sing of strength, I sing of a light, but end in silence every night. They never know, but it still hurts, 'cause you're still my last verse. Some things don't fade, they just grow dim, but they still echo in every hymn. You're still my last verse, the rhyme undone. They still echo in every old hymn. You're still my last verse, the rhyme undone, the quiet end I never outrun. I write of hope, I write of grace, but your goodbye won't leave that space. I've moved on, but love still stirs, 'cause you're still my last verse.
That old leather notebook on the countertop, pages stained where her hands would stop. Spaghetti sauce, cornbread sweet, every line of memory I still eat. She measured love in a simple spoon and filled our hearts like a harvest moon. She'd hum a tune while stirring the pot. Teach me patience, teach me what's not got. No five-star place could compare to her stew, seasoned with faith in everything she'd do. Now when I cook, I close my eyes and hear her laughter in the sunrise. Her recipes still feed the soul more than any feast I know. Every bite holds a lesson learned, in every flavor love still burns. Though she's gone and chains are cold, her kitchen's warmth I still behold. The rolling rolling pin rests where she last stood. Flowers in the air like I knew it would. I traced the words she wrote so neat, and taste the past in every treat. No fancy meal, no gilded tray, just her in each dish I make today. Some folks chase restaurants bright and grand, but I find heaven in her gentle hands. No oven hot could ever replace the warmth she gave in that homey space. Her recipes still feed the soul, a legacy more precious than gold. I pass them down to those I hold, a bond of love and stories told. And when I'm old, I'll cook with pride, 'cause her recipes, they never die. Dad packed a bag at 4:30. Didn't say much as he closed the door. Mama said, let's take him down. So we drove in silence out of town. He sat up front, I rode in back, with baseball cards and a denim sack. He turned around at the county line, said, be good, son, and stared at time. The backseat was goodbye that day. No fireworks, no words to say, no tears, no wave, no grand parade. Just a boy too young to be afraid. I watched him shrink beneath the sky. From the place I learned, the backseat was goodbye. A payphone rang one week in June. Mama cried in the living room. I never asked, I never yelled, just folded tight the things he held. The backseat was goodbye that day. No fireworks, no words to stay, no tears, no wave, no grand parade. Just a boy too young to be afraid. I watched him shrink beneath the sky. From the place I learned, the backseat was goodbye. Now I drive trucks down roads he knew, and leave the windows cracked in June. But when my own son calls my name, I pull the brake, I drop the game. I don't repeat what he once tried. I don't teach love with backseat rides, 'cause I still see that distant sky. And the day I learned, the backseat was goodbye. She said love would be like the movies, all roses dancing
promises and dreams. But the credits don't roll when the tears start to fall, and not every ending redeems. 'Cause here in the real world, hearts don't always mend. Sometimes the story just don't make sense. There ain't no magic kiss at midnight. Sometimes a good guy don't win the fight. And happily ever after's just a tale they tell. Yeah, love's not a fairy tale here in the real world. I gave her time, I gave her space, I wrote her songs she'll never play. But you can't hold on to someone gone, no matter the words you say. 'Cause here in the real world, hearts don't always mend. Sometimes the story just don't make sense. There ain't no magic kiss at midnight. Sometimes the good guy don't win the fight. And happily ever after's just a tale they tell. Yeah, love's not a fairy tale here in the real world. If this was a novel, she'd come back to me. But this chapter ends with just memory. Here in the real world, you stand in the rain. You learn to carry a little pain. No white horse to ride, no wedding bell, just a faded note and a cheap motel. And happily ever after's just a tale they sell. 'Cause love ain't no fairy tale here in the real world.
That old rocker by the window still stands, cushion worn soft from her gentle hands. She'd rock out worries when the sun went low, singing sweet songs only our hearts would know. Now when I pass, it rocks so slow, like it's echoing low. She left below. There's a stain on the arm where her coffee cup lay, a faded quilt thrown where she nap away. She never needed words to make things right. Just let that chair hold her through the night. And though she's gone beyond this world's air, her spirit rests in that empty chair. She left love in the empty chair, a silent hug when the world feels bare. No need for words when I'm feeling low. Her memory rocks me tender and slow through every loss and every prayer. I find her heart in that empty chair. I still set my glass where hers would rest, feel her presence guiding me to do my best. Neighbors know I leave that light on high for a love that dances in the evening sky. Though I can't hear her voice declare, I still feel life in that empty chair. People say grief fades with time, but love like hers outlives the chime. When wind blows soft and night is fair, I swear I feel her rocking there. She left love in the empty chair, a gentler peace that lingers there. No matter how far my footsteps roam, that rocker brings me back home. When life's weight feels too much to bear, I rest in love in that empty chair.
What if she called late one night just to ask if I'm doing right? Would my voice break? Would I be strong? Would I tell her I've moved on? What if she called? Would I confess that I still love her more, not less? Would I say I'm fine, or drop the guard? Would I let her in, or keep my heart hard? I don't know, I can't be sure, but I'd pray for love just like before. What if she called in the rain, saying she misses us again? Would I run, or would I stay? Would I beg her not to walk away? What if she called? Would I confess that I still love her more, not less? Would I say I'm fine, or drop the guard? Would I let her in, or keep my heart hard? I don't know, I can't be sure, but I'd pray for love just like before. I keep the phone close by my side, though it stays silent every night. What if she called? Would I be brave to hold her close, to love, to save? Or would I fall back into fear, lose her again, just like last year? I don't know, but deep inside
There's a photo framed in Mama's hall, taken in June round Grandpa's stall. Daddy smiles and Mama beams, and I'm that kid with skinned up jeans. But off to the side, not quite in line, is my big brother, hat pushed behind. No spotlight grin, no polished shirt, just quiet eyes behind the dirt. The quiet one in the photo there was always first to fix, last to care. He didn't speak unless it meant more than noise or compliment. While others posed in morning glow, he held the weight. In the photo I know, he hauled the hay when no one looked. He patched my bike but never took a single word for what he gave. Just pass me that or you be brave. The quiet one in the photo there was always first to fix, last to care. He didn't speak unless it meant more than noise or compliment. While others posed in morning glow, he held the weight. In the photo I know, we lost him young without much sound, but still he walks that patch of ground. The quiet one in the photo there still makes me stand, still makes me stare. They all recall the baby's face. I see the soul who held our place. He ain't in focus, ain't full show, but he's the one I still carry from that photo. Down by the creek where the willow weeps, her voice drifts soft through shadows deep. I close my eyes and see her stand, tending those branches with gentle hands. No words were needed, her heart could show. Each rustling leaf sang what I know. Sunlight filters through emerald leaves like prayer she whispered on summer eves. I'd sit beneath where her laughter flowed. Now I sit here and feel her glow. Though she's gone on that final road, her spirit lives where the soft winds blow. She whispers through the willow, through every breeze, a lullaby of faith among the trees. Her memory lingers in every sigh, in each trembling branch that reaches sky. I lean my head on that old board fence. She's still here in gentle suspense. When storms roll in and skies turn gray, that willow sways and I hear her say, hold on to hope, let your heart be still. I feel her warmth beside that hill. No stone could mark where her prayers go. They live on in leaves of will. She whispers through the willow, through every breeze, a lullaby of faith among the trees. Her memory lingers in every sigh, in each trembling branch that reaches sky. I lean my head on that old board fence. She's still here in gentle suspense. Sometimes at dawn when light is thin, I swear I feel her breath on my skin. A silent grace among the boughs, a promise kept, she's still around. She whispers through the willow, soft and low, a voice of comfort in ebb and flow. Her love remains where the river's wind in rustling leaves her soul I find. Though time moves on and seasons go, she whispers still through the willow.
The kitchen's still quiet, the coffee pot cold. The scent of her biscuits, a memory old. But next to the sink, by that old wooden chair, her apron still hangs there. Flour-stained pockets and ties worn thin held stories of love and where we'd been. She'd wipe our tears with a corner square. That apron still hangs there. It's just cloth and thread to a stranger's eye, but to me it's a lullaby. It's Sunday supper and a whispered prayer. It's hugs made of cotton and tender care. Though she's been gone, I'm still aware her apron still hangs there. I should take it down, maybe fold it away, but I see her smile when I start my day. It waves just a bit in the morning air. Her apron still hangs there. It's just cloth and thread to a stranger's eye, but to me it's a lullaby. It's Sunday supper and a whispered prayer. It's hugs made of cotton and tender care. Though she's been gone, I'm still aware her apron still hangs there. And if one day I have a child to raise, I'll teach them her songs and kitchen ways. It's just cloth and thread, but more than that, it's a home, a heart, a welcome mat. It's every word she'd never dare, still saying I love you from thin air.
her apron still hangs there.
Woke up this morning, you were next to me. Coffee in your hand, same as it's always been. You don't wear diamonds, you don't paint gold, but girl, you're the richest thing I'll ever hold. You're my jackpot, hit it in one spin. Every little smile's a big time win. I may not have a house on a hill, but you give me more than any dollar bill. I don't need Vegas, I don't need luck. You walked in and filled my cup. Yeah, you're my jackpot, baby, you're enough. You don't need spotlight or a stage to shine. You light up the room just being mine. You know my flaws still stick around, and you build me up without breaking me down. You're my jackpot, hit it in one spin. Every little smile's a big time win. I may not have a house on a hill, but you give me more than any dollar bill. I don't need Vegas, I don't need love. You walked in and filled my cup. Yeah, you're my jackpot, baby, you're enough. Some men chase gold, some chase fame. I just chased you, and I'm glad you came. You're my jackpot, prize of my life. You made me better just being my wife. No need to wish, no need to try. I already hit the sky. Yeah, you're my jackpot, and I'm right on time.
There's a dusty road runs past the old oak tree, worn down by time, but it's home to me. Every rock and bend I know by name. That's where I grew, that's where I came. It's the road that raised me mile by mile, taught me how to fall, how to rise, how to smile. It's seen my tears, my first young love. It's held my dreams, it's push come to shove. I've traveled far, but I still see that old dirt path, the road that raised me. Barefoot summers, winters in the snow, chasing down the sunsets, taking life slow. Daddy's old truck rattling down that lane, I still hear the echo of his voice playing. Yeah, it's the road that raised me mile by mile,
disagree. That road's still there, it's part of me. It's the road that raised me, mile by mile, carved in my soul like a country mile, where the past is close and the heart runs free. I'll always belong to the road that raised me.
She walks in slow, like a midnight flame, eyes like smoke, and she knows my name. I wear this ring, but I feel that heat, and suddenly my world ain't so concrete. I'm standing close to the fire, and I know I should turn away, but the burn feels like desire, and I can't seem to walk away. It's a war inside, and I can't break free. I'm caught between the fire and the man I wanna be, and the man I wanna be. Her voice is sweet, like a siren call, and I'm just weak enough to fall. She ain't done nothing wrong just yet, but I'm losing sleep and breaking sweat. I'm standing close to the fire, and I know I should turn away, but the burn feels like desire, and I can't seem to walk away. It's a war inside, and I can't break free. I'm caught between the fire and the man I wanna be. I swore I'd never cross that line, but right now it's looking thin and fine. I know it's looking thin and fine. I'm standing close to the fire, saying prayers I still believe. One more look and I might retire. She wore an apron stained with years, knee-deep in dirt but never tears. With every seed her fingers laid, a silent kind of prayer was prayed. She knew the rain, she knew the sun, she trusted both and what they'd done. Beans and okra, corn in line, tomatoes red by God's design. But it wasn't just the crops that grew, it was the soul she stitched right through. Between each row her love would show a harvest far beyond we know. There was grace in her garden rows, more than all the church folk know. With calloused hands and faith so wide, she taught us how to walk with pride. No fancy words, just dirt and time, but she raised hearts like climbing vines. There was grace
in her garden row. The soil remembers every prayer, each morning song she whispered there. Now I plant where she once stood, still hoping to grow something good. There was grace in her garden rose, where the holy wind still softly blows. I kneel today like she once did, and thank the Lord for how she lived. No steeple high, no stained glass glow, just mama's grace in garden rose.
Dish is cracked, the voices rose, the front door slammed like April's close. Mama cried, my brother swore, and silence trembled across the floor. Then he stepped in with calloused hands, said it's on me, like a simple man. No speech, no fight, no strong defense, just truth dressed up in quiet sense. He took the blame when no one would, swallowed pride for the greater good. He bore the storm, he walked alone, so peace could find its way back home. Not out of guilt or need for fame, just love so strong. He took the blame. At school I'd flinch when trouble came. He'd show up early, sign his name. Boys will be boys, he'd always say, then fix my mess and walk away. He took the blame when no one would, swallowed pride for the greater good. He bore the storm, he walked alone, so peace could find its way back home. Not out of guilt or need for fame, just love so strong. He took the blame. Now I'm a man with kids of mine, and I hear him in the in-between lines when dinner burns or tempers rise, and silence stands like wounded pride. I take a breath, I speak his name, and like he did, I take the blame. Not 'cause I'm weak or seek acclaim, but 'cause he taught me how love takes blame.
fog rolled low on an old dirt road. I was driving slow, heading home alone. Pulled off near a chapel sign to stretch my legs and clear my mind. The moon hung cold in a silent sky, not a soul around, not a single light. Then I heard a voice from behind the trees, whispering low through the winter breeze. There's a shadow on the highway, waiting where the crosses grow. Sings a song from long ago, soft and lonesome, sweet and slow. You won't see him in the sunlight, but when the stars all start to show, there's a shadow on the highway, and he never walks alone. He wore a hat pulled low and boots worn thin, eyes like ash with a haunted grin. He tipped his head, said, "Boy, you're late," then vanished through the rusted gate. There's a shadow on the highway, waiting where the crosses grow. Sings a song from long ago, soft and lonesome, sweet and slow. You won't see him in the sunlight, but when the stars all start to show, there's a shadow on the highway, and he never walks alone. So if you're driving past that bend and the night feels like it'll never end, say a prayer and pass on through. That shadow might be following you.
There's a swing on the porch that creaks just right when the wind comes soft on a Sunday night. It leans a little from her favorite side, where she'd sit with tea and a heart open wide. That old swing don't talk, but it sure remembers the summer she sang like a quiet ember. She'd sway with grace, never in a rush, bare feet tapping on the planks with hush. She'd close her eyes and hum a hymn, and the world slowed down just to be near her then. That swing still moves when no one's near, almost like she whispers here. The porch swing knows her name, feels her weight in the morning rain, still rocks gentle with the breeze, like she's back with memories. No one sat there quite the same. Porch swing still knows her name. Sometimes I leave the door cracked wide, just in case she comes to sit outside. And when the chains creak low and slow, I swear it's her, just saying hello. The porch swing knows her name, like wood remembers every flame. Though she's gone, the porch remains, holding echoes, not just stains. I moved on, but love don't fade. That porch swing still knows her name. I didn't call you on your birthday, didn't send no flowers, didn't say a word. I let you think I didn't remember, but the truth is, it hurt too much to be hurt. So I'll be the bad guy, I'll take the fall. Let your friends all think I don't care at all. I'll wear the silence, I'll wear the blame. I'll be the reason you forgot my name. If it helps you move on like before, I'll be the bad guy, nothing more. I saw you laughing at the grocery store. He held your hand like I used to do. I turned away before you saw me, 'cause I still see forever when I look at you. So I'll be the bad guy, I'll play it cold. Fight for what we used to hold. I'll be the story you tell with a sigh, the one that faded, never asked why. If it helps you believe I don't adore, I'll be the bad guy, nothing more. Love don't end in one goodbye. Sometimes it just learns how to hide. So I'll be the bad guy, if that's the way to help your heart find brighter days. I won't write, won't beg, won't plead, though you're still everything I need. If forgetting me opens your door, I'll be the bad guy, nothing more. There it sat by her old perfume, folded neat in her dressing room. Just 4 lines in her graceful hand, but they shook me more than I could stand. No date, no name, just ink gone light, but I read it slow in the morning light. Some things you lose but still hold near. I loved you once, I'm always here. That note by her mirror still haunts my soul, like a whisper caught in a cotton roll. She said little, but she said enough. Words soft as dust, yet carved so tough. I left, I wandered, but truth draws clearer in that note by her mirror. Her brush still rests where she last laid it, and her perfume fades, but I can't trade it. Her smile in a frame still catches the dawn, like she's right here, but long gone. That note by her mirror still haunts my soul, like a whisper caught in a cotton roll. She said a little, but she said enough. Words soft as dust, yet carved so tough. I left, I wandered, but truth draws clearer in that note by her mirror. I never wrote back, I never knew. Some goodbye comes dressed in blue. That note by her mirror, yellow with time, still echoes softly in this heart of mine. Love never shouted, it just stayed near. In the ink she left on the mirror clear. Some words are forever, some disappear, but she's still here by her mirror. He kicks the ball across the yard, falls down laughing, scrapes apart, wipes the dirt and waves at me. And in that grin her face I see the same soft eyes, the sideways glance, the way she looked in summer's dance. He doesn't know, but every while my heart breaks soft. He's got her smile, he's got her smile, that gentle spark that lit my world when nights went dark. She's gone now, but she left behind a living peace, a tender sign. I hold him close, and all the while I hold on tight, 'cause he's got her smile. He asks me things she used to say, like why stars shine and skies turn gray. And when I pause, he tilts his head, just like she did in days we wed. He's got her smile, that gentle spark that lit my world when nights went dark. She's gone now, but she left behind a living peace, a tender sign. I hold him close, and all the while I hold on tight, 'cause he's got her smile. Sometimes at night I swear I see the two of them curled next to me. He's got her smile, and I still ache, but God knew just what he should take and what to leave to pull me through. A heart so full, a love so true. I lost her once, but not this child. She lives in him, 'cause he's got her smile.
That old screen door still creaks like it used to, and the swing still sways with the morning dew. The porch light's dim, but it always stays on, like it's waiting for a boy long gone. Mama said, we leave it for you, son, in case one day you come back where you're from. I chased dreams far and let years fly, but that soft light never said goodbye. There's a porch light left on in a world that moves fast, in a house full of yesterdays built to last. Even when I wandered, even when I strayed, it lit the way home no matter how late. Like a whisper of grace through nights so long, there's always a porch light left on. Daddy's boots still sit by the old back door, and Mama's prayers still float through the floor. No questions asked when I walk back in, just a hug and coffee warm from within. There's a porch light left on in a world that moves fast, in a house full of yesterdays built to last. Even when I wandered, even when I strayed, it lit the way home no matter how late. Like a whisper of grace through nights so long, there's always a porch light left on. We all need a place where love won't fade, where someone waits, come what may. There's a porch light left on at the end of the lane, where the gravel remembers my first name. Even when roads pull hearts apart, that light still burns in Mama's heart. Like a quiet hymn through dusk till dawn, there's always a porch light left on. Trumpets played beneath gray skies, not a tear fell from her eyes. She held her breath and stood up straight, like every word he taught her weight. They placed the flag across his chest and whispered, "Ma'am, he gave his best." And when they knelt, she didn't shake, just reached her hands with quiet grace. She folded the flag, corner to star, pressed it close where the medals are. I didn't speak, I didn't cry, just walked away with head held high. The world can break and men may brag, but no one stands like her who folded the flag. At home she said it by the bed, beside the Bible that he read, tucked a letter in its fold, the one he wrote when nights were cold. She folded the flag, corner to star, pressed it close where the medals are. I didn't speak, I didn't cry, just walked away with head held high. The world can break and men may brag, but no one stands like her who folded the flag. No parade, no marching band, just one woman and one man. She folded the flag, now years have gone, but she still talks to him at dawn. With coffee steam and porch light low, she whispers things he'll never know. And though he's gone, her love won't lag. She's still the one who folded the flag.
Don't spin that disco, don't drop that beat. I'm sitting here lonely in this barroom seat. I got a tear in my beer and a pain in my chest, so give me that twang, not the techno mess. Play me some George, maybe Allen too, a little old heartache with a steel string groove. Don't want no pop, don't want no soul, just a crying fiddle in a bar stool roll. If you wanna help me, boy, don't be coy. Play me some country, not some clubbing noise. She walked out last night, slammed that door, left her ring on the counter and boots on the floor. I ain't in the mood for that party sound. I want a sad song to drink one down. Play me some George, maybe Allen too, a little old heartache with a steel string groove. Don't want no pop, don't want no soul, just a crying fiddle in a bar stool roll. If you wanna help me, boy, don't be coy. Play me some country, not some clubbing noise. I know it's Friday and the kids want high, but heartbreak don't dance under neon lights. Play me some Merle, maybe Conway too. Let that jukebox do what country do. No rap beats, no bass or thumps, just a slide guitar and a jukebox slump. If it ain't country, then it ain't true. Play me some George, that'll get me through.
cry. She didn't beg, just kissed my cheek and turned her head. No suitcase slammed, no slamming door, just quiet steps across the floor. It's not the leaving I recall, it's not the end, not the fall, but the silence in her final show. That's what broke me. The way she let me go. No fight, no flame, no last please stay. Just love that faded and walked away. Her eyes were calm, like setting sun, like she had made peace with what's been done. I stood in place, too late to speak, and watched her walk without a streak. It's not the leaving I recall, it's not the end, not the fall, but the silence in her final show. That's what broke me. The way she let me go. No fight, no flame, no last please stay. Just love that faded and walked away. They say goodbye should hurt and loud, but hers was soft and twice as proud. It's not the leaving I regret, it's all the words I never said. She gave me love and I lost slow, but I'll never shake. The way she let me go. No drama, no storm, just letting be. And that's the part that's still with me.
Saw his name in Sunday's page, third row down, same quiet stage. No warning note, no final call, just silence hanging in the hall. We always said, let's grab a beer, talk about the fish, the wives, the years. But life kept pulling left and right. Now all that's left is not tonight. I thought we had more time to laugh, to mend, to sit out back like way back friends. I thought we'd meet next 4th of July and joke about how years just fly. But time don't knock, don't drop a line. And now I'm here, wishing we had more time. His ball cap still hangs at the store. His coffee ring still stains the floor. The clerk said he was just in here. Now all that's left is emptier. I thought we had more time to laugh, to mend, to sit out back like way back friends. I thought we'd meet next 4th of July and joke about how years just fly. But time don't knock, don't drop a line. And now I'm here, wishing we had more time. Now I call folks a little more and don't ignore that second door. So if you're thinking about that name, don't wait for rain or Hall of Fame. Pick up the phone, drive down the mile, say what you mean, not just in style. 'Cause one day you'll be just like I, wishing you'd said more before time said goodbye.
She made my coffee, kissed my cheek, stayed up late when I couldn't sleep, held her tears when I was cold, still came back when I lost control. She loved me then more than I knew. Through the silence, through the truth, I missed the signs, I missed her eyes. Too lost in pride to realize. Now I replay where I have been, and I know she loved me then. She wrote me songs I never sang, left little notes I never thanked, waited out my storms alone, built a home I never called home. She loved me then more than I knew. Through the silence, through the truth, I missed the signs, I missed her eyes. Too lost in pride to realize. Now I replay where I have been, and I know she loved me then. It wasn't grand, it wasn't loud, but love like hers don't need a crowd. She loved me then, and I was blind to the kindest heart I'd ever find. Now she's gone, and I pretend, but I still break. 'Cause she loved me then. and a second cup. Someone who don't need nothing but love. I ain't got much but a steady heart, a beat-up truck, and a humble start. But I'll open doors and mean what I say. I'll write your name in my prayers each day. If you're out there and you want me to, I'm looking for her. Could that be you? Want it? A smile that feels like home, someone to dance when the radio's low, a Sunday dress or a ball cap worn. It don't take much to keep me warm. I ain't got much but a steady heart, a beat-up truck, and a humble start. But I'll open doors and mean what I say. I'll write your name in my prayers each day. If you're out there and you want me to, I'm looking for her. Could that be you? No mansion, no diamond ring, but I'll give you forever, forever and everything. I ain't got much but a steady heart, a front porch swing and a backyard stall. But I'll kiss your hand and tuck you in, be your fool and your best friend. So if you're lonely and you need one too, I'm looking for her.
She tied it round at break of day, wiped sleepy eyes and swept her way. Biscuits rising, coffee done, shoes by door for everyone. She stirred the soup, then stitched a tear, hung the wash with gentle care, fed the dog, then fed my soul, all while that apron took its toll. The apron never came off, not till night. Even then hung close inside. It caught her love, it caught her sweat, held crumbs of stories we don't forget. No crown or robe, no Sunday cloth, just quiet grace in an apron never taken off.
pressed my collar, rubbed my back, patched my jeans with burlap sack. And when the world turned dark or mean, she'd stand there strong, cotton and clean. The apron never came off, not till night. Even then hung close inside. It caught her love, it caught her sweat, held crumbs of stories we don't forget. No crown or robe, no Sunday cloth, just quiet grace in an apron never taken off. And when she passed, I kept it still, like it could fold the way she will. The apron never came off in her life, and I see it now in my own wife. A threadbare flag of love well worn, that raised a house and held us warm. The world may move, the rest may scoff, but I believe some angels never take the apron off.
To know the way she'd smile, the porch light on that country mile. She called me home with just one look. Now it's just pages from an old book. I don't live there anymore. She locked the heart, she closed the door. The walls are warm, but not for me. I'm just a ghost my bags, I've lost the lease, but memories still hold the keys. Her heart's a home I can't restore.
She didn't quote a single verse, didn't preach when life got worse. No Bible marked with colored lines, just hands that worked and eyes that shine. She showed her faith with bread she baked and every silent prayer she'd made. She ironed shirts and packed my lunch, sang hymns low while we ate brunch. Wasn't loud, but heaven heard each kindness in her daily word. No stage, no crowd, no Sunday show, but grace was in each seed she'd sow. Her faith was in the doing, in the sweeping and the stewing, in the way she held the door, and how she knelt on kitchen floor. She walked with God, not by display, but step by step, in quiet ways. Some folks praise with the choir's grand. She just held a neighbor's hand, and when she passed, the church bell rang. The pews were full to heaven sang. Her faith was in the doing, in her giving, in her brewing, in every hug, in every grace, in love she left around this place. She didn't need the world to see. God knew her heart, and that's enough for me.
She never raised her voice at dawn. Coffee brewed, the curtains drawn, barefoot steps on wooden floor. Peace like that I don't find no more. She didn't talk much, didn't need to try. Her love spoke loud in the morning light. Eggs in the pan, toast on the plate, the smell of calm before the day gets late. She'd hum a hymn or just be still, and time would slow like the breathing hills. No rush, no fight, no need to feel. Just being near her made life real. She gave me quiet mornings when the world felt soft and wide. Before the noise, before the storm, just her hand warm in mine. Those sunbeams on the window pane, that's where her love remains. She gave me quiet mornings, and I still wake up looking for the same. Now it's just me and the kettle's hum. No footsteps come, no setting sun, but sometimes I swear I hear her there in the stillness, in the air. She gave me quiet mornings where nothing needed to be said. simple smile, a gentle glance, a world that she quietly led. And though she's gone, that peace still stays in every slow and golden day. She gave me quiet mornings, and they never went away. You left your keys, you took your name, you packed your dreams, left me the blame. But one thing stayed, through right and wrong, I still got you in that one song. I kept your song, though you moved on. It plays each night when the world feels gone. I hum a tune, I hear your voice in every note. I had no choice, I let you go. I stayed alone, but in my heart I kept your song. Worn and scratched on that old tape, but every word still holds your shape. The line you wrote, you'll always be, still cuts through like a memory. I kept your song, though you moved on. It plays each night when the world feels gone. I hum the tune, I hear your voice in every note. I had no choice, I let you go. I stayed alone, but in my heart I kept your song. Chords we made, but here they live, they never fade. I kept your song when words ran dry, when love was lost and dreams said goodbye. It's not about you coming back, it's just a place I can't unpack. You're gone for good, and life goes on, but I'm still here, and I kept your song.
She'd sit in a chair near the garden gate, humming sweet songs till the sky turned late. Tomatoes in rows, daisies in bloom, while her voice floated soft as a broom. Kids on the porch with scraped up knees, resting their heads to her melodies. No need for words, no fancy grace, just the hum of peace in that sacred place. Lullabies from her garden gate taught the wind how to hesitate. She sang of love without a name, of heartache past and joy that came, a song for the world, a hymn so small, but from her lips it healed us all. Old wooden gate creaked with time, but still it swayed to her silent rhyme. She'd lift her gaze to stars above and stitch each note with mother's love. Lullabies from her garden gate wove through dusk till heaven's late. A comfort song no clock could bind, that lingered deep inside our minds. Though she's gone, the song still stays, in winds and blooms and children's praise. Now weeds have grown where tulips slept, but still at night my heart has wept for the quiet voice I used to chase, that made the world a softer place. Lullabies from her garden gate echo on when the hour gets late. If you listen close at eventide, you'll hear her hum right by your side. Not just a song, but a truth she knew, that love sung soft is always true.
Never said much, just a nod or two, but his hands told stories I always knew. Rough from the fields, scarred by time, but strong enough to hold the line. Calloused hands, worn by the land, built this life with no demand. Held me up when I couldn't stand. Love was shown in calloused hands. No need for words, I understand. I'm who I am. From calloused hands, they fixed old trucks and wiped my tears, pushed me forward through the years. Gripped the Bible, hammered nails, guided me steady when I would fail. Calloused hands, worn by the land, built this life with no demand. Held me up when I couldn't what matters more. I'll raise my son with the same strong brand of quiet love and calloused hands. No need for words, he'll understand. He'll be a man from calloused hands. Now mine are starting to look the same, and I wear them proud. I bear his name. I'll raise my son with
Sat out back with Whittle Cane, talked about war and football games, told how he met Ma in July under moonlight, cherry pie. He'd say, now this one's just for you, then pause and sip his sweetened brew. But that last night he smiled slow and said, tomorrow one more to show. But the last story he told never left his breath or soul. He took it with him quiet, proud, like a hymn not sung out loud. Now we all sit where fires roll, trying to guess the last story he told. Was it about the ring he hid, or the time he saved a neighbor's kid? Was it about a fight with Dad, or a brother he once had? But the last story he told never left his breath or soul. He took it with him quiet, proud, like a hymn not sung out loud. Now we all sit where fires roll, trying to guess the last story he told. Some tales live in black and white, others fade into the night, but I still hear him in the flame, calling out my childhood name. And maybe that's the tale he meant, the way I listened, how I went. He didn't need a tale that's bold, he just left love in the last story he told. We met down by that old town fair. Cotton candy sweet and warm night air. Your eyes caught mine beneath the neon glow, and time stood still, didn't you know? You laughed when I stuttered your name. My cowboy hat felt a little plain. You reached for my hand as the Ferris wheel spun. One ride changed me, now you're the one. I'd give it all to go back in time to that summer night when you were mine. Your lips on mine, first love, sweet bliss. Oh girl, let me go back to that first kiss. We danced by the stands where the lights would hum, played our song on the juke till it was done. I held you close under that cotton cloud sky, swore I'd love you till the day I died. I'd give it all to go back in time to that summer night when you were mine. Your lips on mine, first love, sweet bliss. Oh girl, let me go back to that first kiss. Now I'm older, roads are taking me far, but nothing shines brighter than that evening star. When you smiled and whispered, hold me tight, I still see that moment in the pale moonlight. I'd give it all to go back in time to that summer night when you were mine. Your lips on mine, first love, sweet bliss. Oh girl, let me go back to that first kiss.
Didn't slam the door, didn't raise her voice, just packed her things like there was no choice. No wild goodbye, no last refrain, just quiet footsteps in the morning rain. She walked away slow, like she'd done it before, like her heart had been packed in that bag by the door. No broken glass, no final blow, just silence loud enough to echo. I didn't chase her, didn't even know. She loved me less each time she walked away slow. Her coffee cup sat still and full. The mirror caught her face, calm and dull, and I stood frozen, too proud to plead.
still hoping she'd turn, still blind to her need. She walked away slow, like she'd done it before, like her heart had been packed in that bag by the door. No broken glass, no final blow, just silence loud enough to echo. I didn't chase her, didn't even know. She loved me less each time she walked away slow. They say love ends with a storm or a fight, but sometimes it fades in the quietest light. She walked away slow, and I let her go. Now every step she took is all I know. No last I love you, no deep sorrow, just a man who thought she'd stay tomorrow. Now I replay it like a shadow show. She walked away slow, and now I know. I heard her laugh across the room, that same sweet sound I once called to. But this time it wasn't meant for me. It danced through air, then set me free. Her laugh in someone else's arms still cuts through me like soft alarms. No blame to place, no fight to find, just echoes of a love behind. She moved on with all her charms and left her laugh in someone else's arms. I used to be the reason why her eyes would shine, her tears ran dry. Now she leans close, her head tilted back, while I fade into memory's track. Her laugh in someone else's arms still cuts through me like soft alarms. No blame to place, no fight to find, just echoes of a love behind. She moved on with all her charms and left her laugh in someone else's arms. I won't disturb, I won't rewind. Some smiles weren't meant to stay mine. Her laugh in someone else's light still haunts me deep on lonesome nights. But if she's happy, if it's real, then maybe someday I'll learn to heal and bless the joy that disarms. Her laugh in someone else's arms. I won't disturb, I meant to stay mine. There's a box beneath my bed, full of words I never said, pages torn, ink turned gray, of all the things I meant to say. Letters I never sent, love I never showed, thoughts of you I still don't outgrow. Each line a piece of what I miss, each fold a silent broken kiss. I wrote, I wept, my heart was spent on letters never sent. I told you sorry on page 4. I begged you back 100 more. I dreamed of us in every line, but dreams don't cross that faded spine. Letters I never sent, love I never showed, thoughts of you I still don't outgrow. Each line a piece of what I miss, each fold a silent broken kiss. I wrote, I wept, my heart was spent on letters I never sent. I keep them close, though they won't fly. They hold the words where love won't die. Letters I never sent, but can't erase. They hold your smile, they hold your praise. And if someday you find them true, you'll know I always thought of you. My love was real, my soul was bent in every letter I never sent. Letters I never sent, but can't erase. They hold your smile, they hold your place. And if someday you find them true, you'll know I always thought of you. My love was real, my soul was bent in every
She wore her locket close to her heart, said this keeps our story when we're apart. A faded photo tucked inside of two young souls on their wedding night. No diamond gleam, no gold to show, just simple love in a gentle glow. I found it lying on her dresser top, her chain still warm, she'd never stop. Cherishing that simple sign, a promise made with hands entwined. When I was lost, I'd touch that chain and feel her love run through my veins. She wore love like a locket, close and true. A piece of her heart always carried through. When storms rolled in, that charm would sway, a constant light to guide my way. Though she's gone, her memory won't fade, 'cause she wore love like a locket, and it stayed. Now I keep it where perfume lies, a testament beneath these skies. When nights get dark, I lift it high and hear her voice in every sigh. No need to ask where she might be. Her love still wrapped around me. Some folks chase treasures far and wide, but hers was simple faith and pride. A little chain, a little light to warm my soul each lonely night. She wore love like a locket, close and true. A piece of her heart always carried through. And though she's gone, her spirit stays in that small charm in countless ways. I'll hold it tight until my days are through, 'cause she wore love like a locket, and it's my truth.
Her apron hung where it always stayed, beside the door she never swayed. But Tuesday came, and so did rain, and with it quiet and no explain. Mama said she left at dawn, coffee cold, the lights still on. No suitcase packed, no luggage claimed, just one small ticket in her name. Ticket to somewhere, that's all we know. No map, no call, no footsteps slow. She wrote a note without a name, just said I tried but I need change. Some chase a dream, some chase the air. She just left with a ticket to somewhere. We found a letter on the sill, unsealed, unwritten, waiting still. Addressed to you, if you still care, but empty lines were all left there. A ticket to somewhere, that's all we know. No map, no call, no footsteps slow. She wrote a note without a name, just said I tried but I need change. Some chase a dream, some chase the air. She just left with a ticket to somewhere. Some say she's dancing in the lights. Some say she sleeps through northern nights. But every spring the porch feels wide, like missing shoes we can't not find. And though the world just spins out there, we still hold on to her ticket to somewhere.
still wears it on her left hand, like a vow she's trying to understand. It catches light in the morning sun, but the warmth between us is long gone. The ring still shines, but her eyes don't glow. She says goodnight, but her voice is low. We share a bed, but not the same dreams. Two shadows lost in silent routines. I wish I could turn back time, but all that's left is the ring that still shines. She makes the coffee, I read the news. We speak in lines, not in truth. We used to laugh, we used to dance. Now we pass like strangers at a glance. The ring still shines, but her eyes don't glow. She says goodnight, but her voice is low. We share a bed, but not the same dreams. Two shadows lost in silent routines. I wish I could turn back time, but all that's left is the ring that still shines. They say love can fade, but gold won't rust, and vows can break without a fuss. The ring still shines like the day we wed, but love slipped out while the tears were shed. Now it's just a circle, cold and fine, a quiet symbol of a faded sign. She's still here, but not really mine, though the ring still shines.
Dust on the cover, needle worn thin. Old Hank's record, but I hear her again. It ain't her song, but Lord, it feels that way. That soft little lilt she had when she'd sway. The vinyl spins, the past plays true, and there she is, just me and you. She danced barefoot on kitchen tile, singing off key, but Lord, that smile. I'd laugh and hum just to see her shine. Now I play this track like it's frozen in time. Crackle and hiss can't drown the sound of her in this house still hanging around. Her voice in the old record player, like she never went anywhere. Every note feels like her hand spinning love I still don't understand. I close my eyes, the room turns warm. She's in the needle in every storm. I never fixed that skipping part, right where she'd laugh and steal my heart. So I let it play over again, looping love that never ends. Her voice in the old record player, a ghost in grooves, a midnight prayer. I ain't moved on, I just replay what she left behind that August
saw you walking down Main Street today. Your hair in the wind, just like yesterday. You didn't see me, I stayed behind, but I smiled at the light in your eyes, so kind. From a distance I still care, watching you breathe the open air. I won't call out, I won't come near, but I'm still here, I'm always here. I'll let you live, I won't resist, just loving you. From a distance, I heard you laugh at a joke he made, and for a moment I felt the shade. But then I knew that you were fine, and that's enough to ease my mind. From a distance I still care, watching you breathe the open air. I won't call out, I won't come near, but I'm still here, I'm always here. I'll let you live, I won't resist, just loving you. From a distance, they say true love won't fade away, it just learns how to stay. From a distance I watch you shine, no longer yours, but still not mine. And though the road has made us part, I hold you safe inside my heart. No need for more, no need for kiss, I love you. From a distance. From a distance.
It's chipped on top and hums off key. Been sitting there since '83. Mama used to twist the dial while frying eggs and humming mild. Daddy'd sip his morning joe, tap his boots and nod real slow, while Haggard sang of things gone wrong and Mom mouthed each lonesome song. The kitchen radio still plays on low through quiet meals and falling snow. It's not that loud, but Lord, it knows the love and loss this old house holds. No fancy screens, no modern glow, just memories in the kitchen radio. moved away, I found a life, 2 kids, a job, a city wife. But every time I visit back, that old thing brings my soul on track. The kitchen radio still plays on low through quiet meals and falling snow. It's not that loud, but Lord, it knows the love and loss this old house holds. No fancy screens, no modern glow, just memories in the kitchen radio. Some songs age like the paint on walls and take you home with just 2 chords. Now Mama's gone and Daddy too, but every dawn it still breaks through. I turn it up just soft and slow and say good morning to the ones I know. It ain't much, but it's all I know, that I'm still loved by the kitchen radio. Started walking downtown past the diner, her smile the same but looking finer. I almost waved but dropped my eyes, till I caught a glimpse that stopped my stride. It hung just low beneath her shirt, where hearts once danced and time once hurt. Not on her hand, but close to skin. The ring I gave way back when. The ring on her chain don't shine like gold, but holds more fire than tales I've told. She moved on, but not away. She kept that love in her own way. No vows remain, no license claim, but she still wears the ring on her chain. We had our time, then life got loud. We broke in silence, not in proud. I thought she tossed that thing aside. Turns out it stayed real close to pride. The ring on her chain don't shine like gold, but holds more fire than tales I've told. She moved on, but not away. She kept that love in her own way. No vows remain, no license claim, but she still wears the ring on her chain. Some folks forget what once was true. Some carry it like she do. Now I won't call, I won't intrude, but Lord, it shook me where I stood. she looked ahead, but her neck swayed like love remembered, not replayed. And I just smiled through old refrain for the girl with my ring on her chain.
You come in quiet, like a breath of dawn. No need to shout, no need to call. The room feels warmer when you're near. You bring the calm I crave to hear. You're soft like Sunday, slow like rain. You hold my heart without a chain. You don't need diamonds, you don't wear gold, but you shine brighter than I've ever known. You don't rush in, you don't let go. You're the only peace I've ever known. I barely hear, but every note is crystal clear. No firework, no grand parade, just a steady love that never fades. You're soft like Sunday, slow like rain. You hold my rough and loud. You're the whisper in the crowd. You're soft like Sunday, slow like rain. You're the truth in every line I sing. You don't need diamonds, you don't wear gold, but you shine brighter than I've ever known. Just stay right here, don't let me go. You're the only peace I'll ever know.
Morning light cuts through the blinds. Coffee brews, but time unwinds. I pour 2 cups like I used to do, out of habit, or maybe truth. Hers still sits by the sugar jar, lipstick faded where memories are, the handle chipped from days gone by, like my heart when she said goodbye. Her cup on the counter still waits each day, like she'll walk in and smile my way. I tried to move it once or twice, but it felt like erasing a piece than we can measure, like a cup and 1,000 treasures. I washed the floors, changed the sheets, even let her sister take her seat. But I can't touch that old ceramic white. It holds the silence of each night. Her cup on the counter still waits each day, like she'll walk in and smile my way. I tried to move it once or twice, but it felt like erasing a piece of life some leave behind, more than we can measure, like a cup and 1,000 treasures. Maybe love ain't gone when breath is still. It lingers soft on windowsill. Her cup on the counter, now cracked with time, still feels warm like her hand in mine. I talk to it when I can't sleep, 'cause some things even time can't keep. No matter how the years may flounder, I still see her in that cup on the counter. Out past the town where the blacktop ends, the mailboxes lean like tired old friends. There's a dirt road curve I used to race, and a cottonwood stump carved with my face. It's where I learned to throw a line, where Grandpa taught me, son, take your time. First beer, first fight, first kiss in vain. The back road and mud still holds the stain. Back roads know my name, they call me home. Every rut, every bend, every stone, they've seen me run, they've seen me pray, they've seen me turn and walk away. I've been gone, but I can't stay tame, 'cause the back roads still know my name. Mama's porch light flickers warm, Daddy's old boots by the barn door worn. That gravel dust is in my blood, and Sunday bells still echo good. And back roads know my name, they call me home. Every rut, every bend, every stone, they've seen me run, they've seen me pray, they've seen me turn and walk away. I've been gone, but I can't stay tame, 'cause the back roads still know my name. You can trade your truck for city lights, but country roads don't lose your back roads know my name. When the world forgets, they keep my dreams and old regrets They whine like time through fields in flame and whisper low, boy, nothing's changed. You can go, but you're still the same. 'Cause these back roads, they know your name. Kneeled by the bedside at the break of dawn, hands folded tight, her eyes drawn on, her whisper soft like morning dew. Thank you, Jesus, for seeing us through. I watched her lips move word by word, learning faith in a voice I'd heard. Her Bible worn, ribbon markers placed by every promise she had embraced. She never preached with fancy art, but every night she gave me heart. She said, son, let God lead the way. And that's how I learned to pray. She taught me how to pray when words fell short, to call on Him in every hurt. Her faith was strong in every phrase, a gentle guide through life's maze. When darkness comes or hope can stray, I close my eyes and kneel each day. 'Cause she taught me how to pray. Now when I bow in silent plea, it's her voice echoing inside of me. No need for show, no need for fame, just a whispered name and faith unchanged. Through every trial, come what may, I lean on lessons she gave that day. Some say faith is just a word, but she showed me what true hope inferred. It's in her tears, it's in her grace, found in that quiet, sacred place. She taught me how to pray through every fear. Her whispered love still lingers here. When life moves on and trials play, I kneel and find her voice each day. No matter where my feet may stray, I find my strength, for she taught me how to pray. There's still flour on the apron hook and her old recipe in a weathered book. Oven's cold now, kitchen still, but I swear I smell cinnamon still.
That last pie sat by the window wide, cooling like her with peace inside. She smiled and said, just one more bite, then kissed my cheek like all was right. The last pie she baked was sweet and warm like autumn sun after a southern storm. She poured her love in crust and spice, baked her soul into each slice. Now every fall I take and make that last pie she baked. Neighbors came when the church bell rang, said her pies made hearts sing. But no one knew what I had known, that her goodbye was gently shown. The last pie she baked was soft and kind, like Sunday hymns and peace of mind. She stirred in grace, let sorrow go, and left a slice of love to show. Though years have passed, I still partake in that last pie she baked. And every time I roll the dough, I feel her hands guide mine real slow. The last pie she baked still feeds me now. Though she's not here, I feel her somehow. In buttered crust and sugared lace, I taste her heart, I see her face. A life is short, but love can make forever in one pie she baked.
Strong and my bourbon neat, a jukebox crying in a front row seat, to the kind of song that cuts real deep. But everything I love won't let me sleep. Yeah, all my favorite sins are wearing me down, from the neon lights to this old favorite scene. I've got a Bible that I barely read, and a pack of smokes, that's all I need. I swore her name off last July, but it still slips out when I'm feeling high. Yeah, all my favorite sins are wearing like pain. Tried giving them up, but I just give in to all my favorite sins. A man like me don't mean no harm, just chasing ghosts with the southern charm. All my favorite sins keep knocking back. One more round and I'm off track. I could quit, yeah, I've heard that line, but I kinda like losing all the time. So pour me another and let it begin with all my favorite sins. Like me don't mean no harm, just chasing ghosts with southern charm.
I've heard that line, but I kinda like losing all the time. So pour me another and let it begin with all my favorite sins. They found love in California. A wedding made the morning news. Some folks hit the lotto, some singers got the blues. But tucked between the weather and a sail on Valentine wine was a story about a man who lost it all, down on page 9. Just a headline for a heartache, just a byline for goodbye. No one knows the way she walked away, or the tears I still hide. While the world spins loud and flashy, I'm fading like a sign. Just another broken soul, down on page 9. There's a photo of a soldier, there's a story on the dial, and somewhere in the crossword is a clue that spells somehow. But no one reads the little lines where quiet sorrows shine. They'll never see the piece of me, down on page 9. And just a headline for a heartache, just a byline for goodbye. No one knows the way she walked away, or the tears I still hide. While the world spins loud and flashy, I'm fading like a sign. Just another broken soul, down on page 9. Paper in the trash, but I'm still stuck in black and white, living in a story no one writes, down on page 9.
Leaves dance soft where she once stood, fields of green beneath the wood. I close my eyes and feel her near, a whisper carried by the air. No voice I hear yet still believe, her echo lives in the breeze. She'd hum a hymn at break of day as dew-kissed blooms along our way. The wind would join her simple song, like comfort when the nights were long. Now when the driftwood sways the trees, I swear she's humming through the breeze. Her echo lives in the breeze, soft and clear among the leaves. A gentle touch I cannot see still guides my heart and sets me free. Though time moves on and shadows tease, I feel her love in the breeze. Morning light through open pane, sunrise warms this earth again. Birds reply where she had sung, her memory carried on their wings. And in that song on silent seas, I hear her voice in every breeze. Some say she's gone where angels fly, but I sense her near in open sky. No stone can hold what faith achieves. She's alive in every breeze. Her echo lives in the breeze, more than any words could seize. When life feels cold or I can't breathe, I lean into that sweet reprieve. And in each gust through oaks and trees, she whispers still in the breeze.
Coat still hangs behind the door, shoes lie neat on the bedroom floor, curtains swaying like they know she's gone somewhere I can't go. I dust the frames, but not too hard. Her hair's still caught in my guitar. The bed's not made, I let it be, like she just stepped out for sweet tea. It's a room she never left, though she walked away. Her scent still clings, her ghost still stays. No goodbye note, no final breath, just silence thick with what she kept. She packed her bags, but not herself. It's a room she never left. Holds her lipstick mark, that smile that used to light the dark. I try to sleep, but I just lay, watching shadows of yesterday. It's a room she never left, though she walked away. Her scent still clings, her ghost still stays. No goodbye note, no final breath, just silence thick with what she kept. She packed her bags, but not herself. It's a room she never left. Say time will clean the air, but love leaves traces everywhere. It's a room she never left, and maybe I don't want her to, 'cause letting go feels less like truth. So I sit here with lights turned low, talking to her soft and slow. She may be gone, but not bereft. It's a room she never left.